just there as I came into the class to talk about it. That was the buy trade. So I started to look for the possibility of buying the lows. I ended up actually crossing because when I looked at it, I was a little bit late in looking at it because I was doing the oil trade at the time. So by the time I got filled on Ninja Trader, I was actually only in at 4.25 rather than at the bottom edge at around about 3.5, which is fair enough. You wouldn't have traded 4.25 ordinarily, but I wanted to show you something from the trade, right? And you can see it still made money, even although we ended up paying 3 ticks too much. Still made profits. I'll show you the last 3 max trades because that's all we've got in the last short while. They've all been buy trades, and these are the max trades that we've had here. You can see the first max trade was just here. See the little green dash? That's the first max trade just there. You can see the opportunity to buy into that, and a very, very nice max buy side profit came from that trade. You can see the second max trade was here on this red candle here. And again, a nice opportunity to make some good solid cash out of that max trade. It's not the best trade in the world, but it still went up, still made you money. And that was the second max trade right there. And then the third max trade, which was this buy trade that we've just done off of this price area here. That's the trade I've just taken. And that's the trade I've just shown you. And that's the outcome that you've had from that max trade. So again, 3 nice trades. The first trade, of course, going from 35s to a high price of 40s. That's a $250 maximum profit available on that max trade. That's a pretty good profit considering we're only trying to get a $50 out of these trades, guys. Trying to get $50 out of these to make some, to make a good a portfolio solid, right? So this is what we're trying to get, and you can see that that's easily the profit on this buy trade here as well. 34.5s traded 36.5s. That's 8 ticks. That's $100. So we double the amount that we needed. And then this last bottom edge that we just took at 34s just traded a high price of 38.5. That's another $200 profit for anybody that was on the max swing at that stage. Again, making some pretty easy cash. And nice, right? You gotta love it. You gotta love the max, boys. Great trade. And they're not spreads, remember, they're outrights. The spreads have been doing brilliant, to be honest. I can't believe the spread is anything but brilliance at this stage. It's been absolutely fantastic. Lots and lots and lots and lots of money out of spreads at the moment. The spread obviously is going to be a smaller license quota because we need to be able to trade the NASDAQ, for example. And as you know, the NASDAQ has a bit scatty volumes at times, so we've got to be careful with the volumes. Anyway, we got that target price on oil. It was $69.10 eventually, and it's bounced clean off that, and it's because the euro dollar caught a bid again, so the oil price has been very, very sensitive today to the US dollar, and for that reason, anytime we catch a new bid coming back in on the euro, which it did here, you can see that the euro catching a bid here, and it's popped the oil price through this top edge again. It's retested back into the highs, but that's just because of weakness in the dollar. It's not because of any particular demand that's showing up. In fact, on the contrary, Brent is dropping again against WTI, and the crack spread is dropping again. So there will be another oil short coming up. And I'm just, obviously, I'm watching book liquidity to try and give me the timing on this little bit of short business. I'd love to see 60, 69, 75s, 80s. That's where, obviously, we've kind of talked about before, hasn't it? That's the kind of trade we talked about the last time. And we'll see if it happens.